We will be talking about the Siege of Yorktown, the final battle of the American Revolution. It lasted for 20 days between September and October. The picture here represents the British surrendering to the Americans. The cause of this battle was to trap the entire English army in Yorktown and force them to surrender. This would put an end to the war for independence of the colonies. Over here is General Lord Charles Cornwallis, a British commander, and over here is General George Washington, an American commander.
Washington received information from Marquis de Lafayette, a French accomplice, about where Cornwallis was and his procedures. So Washington ordered part of his French-American army to stay behind to protect the forts and check on the British, while he and the rest of his army marched toward Virginia. At the same time, Admiral de Grasse, who was a French ally, was on his way to the bay. By now, Washington had 3,000 more soldiers from de Grasse blocking Chesapeake Bay, fighting the British. Here is a picture of George Washington's route to Yorktown, and this is a picture of George Washington ordering his troops.
Washington marched from New York with an American and French army to attack Cornwallis. Once they reached Yorktown, the Americans put the British under siege, forming a semicircle to block the British on the east of Yorktown. Cornwallis was expecting General Clinton to come with a force to help him. In these two photos, this is the French and American troops who were marching on their way to Yorktown, and here is the photo of them actually attacking it.
Since General Clinton decided to stay in New York and not attempt to reach Yorktown, Cornwallis didn't have any help from him. As a result, Cornwallis and his troops were failing, so he asked for a truce and signed the forms to surrender 2 days later, ending the war for independence. The Treaty of Paris was signed on September 3, 1783, and the Americans won the battle, ending the Revolution. Here is a picture of the Treaty of Paris, and here is a picture of General Cornwallis surrendering to George Washington and his troops. And this is a picture of George Washington examining the captured British army.